You've felt it, haven't you? That moment when the world seems to collapse around you, when your efforts feel unnoticed and the path ahead is shrouded in shadows. You wonder, how long will this last? Is this the end, or just the beginning of something greater? The truth is, the trials you face, the battles you fight, the silent moments of doubt, they are not your undoing. They are your preparation. You are being forged in a fire you can barely comprehend, and it is in that very fire that your truest strength will awaken. Do not despair, for the end is not the end. It is the beginning of the real you, the you who rises, stronger, wiser, more alive than ever before. The only thing you must do now is face it. Face everything with confidence and trust in the deepest corner of your soul that it always works out in the end. There are moments in your life, quiet yet thunderous, when you feel as though the weight of the world has suddenly fallen on your shoulders. It feels like everything is crumbling, doesn't it? Like the road ahead is shrouded in darkness, and the harder you try, the more the pieces of your world slip through your fingers. In those moments when you feel lost and insignificant, it's easy to believe that the world is indifferent, that you're alone in your struggle. But there is something you don't yet understand, something that's always been there, working in the shadows, unseen but never absent. What if I told you that right now, while you're caught in the storm, something greater than you is unfolding? What if the very thing you see as your greatest trial is the catalyst for the transformation you've been craving, but never quite understood? The forces shaping your life aren't always visible. They are hidden in the choices you make, the actions you take when no one is watching, the quiet whispers that guide you when you think you're lost. Everything you have been through, every moment of pain, every setback, has been a necessary part of the process. And though it doesn't seem like it now, those unseen forces have been conspiring for you all along. Do you remember the times when you pushed forward despite the odds? When you took one more step when the world told you to stop? It's in those quiet moments, those choices, that the universe is moving, aligning, shifting. But you don't always see it. It doesn't happen in an instant. It's not always loud or immediate. Sometimes, it's only in the rearview mirror that you can see how everything fits together. Every person you've met, every experience that shaped you, has been part of this hidden dance. And you are not the bystander. You are the active participant. Whether you know it or not, you may feel like you're stuck, like the pieces of the puzzle refuse to come together. But what if, just what if, everything you've endured, every moment of doubt, every failure, has been the universe's way of preparing you for what's next? What if the success, the clarity, the breakthrough you seek is already on its way, and the only thing standing between you and it is your belief that it's possible? The unseen forces are not just about luck or chance. They are about alignment. They are the invisible hand that guides you when you're unsure, the wind that pushes your sail when you feel like you're standing still. There is power in trusting what you cannot see. There is power in surrendering to the process, in letting go of your need to control every detail. When you stop fighting against the tide, when you allow the unseen forces to work, you begin to realize that everything you've gone through, every single trial has been for this moment. You've been preparing for this. The moment you accept this, the moment you allow the unseen to work in your favor, you start to experience the magic of true transformation. The universe doesn't move by accident. It moves with purpose, and everything, absolutely everything, is leading you exactly where you need to be. You are not alone. You never have been. And the path that feels uncertain, the one that feels like it's going nowhere, is the one that will eventually lead you to exactly where you were always meant to go. You think confidence should feel like an unshakable force, something that comes naturally when you've got it all together. You believe it's the absence of fear. It's the willingness to move forward with it. You felt it, haven't you? The crippling fear disappeared. But let me tell you something. That fear to subside. It's about walking through the storm, even when your knees are shaking. It's about trusting yourself enough to step into the unknown, knowing that you may stumble, but that you will rise again. Every step you take, every time you decide to move forward despite the fear that holds you back, it's your decision to let it control you. You've waited for a moment when the fear is a sign of something great. It's a signal that you are on the edge of something new, something that will stretch you, challenge you, and ultimately change you. Fear is not the enemy. It's the fire that forges your strength. It's the doorway to your next level. And every time you decide to walk through it, you become more of who you are meant to be. You don't need to wait for the fear to leave. It's not going anywhere. But you're stronger than you know, and you have everything you need to rise. With the fear, maybe it's doubt, or maybe it's just the weight of all the expectations others have placed on you. But what I need you to hear right now is this. Everything you need, everything you seek, is already inside of you. You've been waiting for the right moment, the right person, the right sign. But the truth is, the only thing that's been holding you back is your unwillingness to trust yourself. You've been questioning every decision, haven't you? Staring at crossroads, paralyzed, wondering which path will lead you to the life you want. You've let others shape your story, let them dictate your worth, your potential. You've searched for answers outside of yourself, convinced that someone else holds the key to your success. But here's the brutal truth. No one knows your heart the way you do. No one understands your journey the way you do. And no one can give you the clarity you need, except the voice that's been quietly speaking to you all along. But I know how it feels. I know the doubt that creeps in when you stand at the edge of something new. When you can't see the way forward, you're afraid of making the wrong choice, afraid of failing, afraid of realizing that you might not be as capable as you thought. But what if I told you that fear, making are not signs of failure, but stepping stones to your growth? Trusting yourself doesn't mean you have all the answers. It means you are willing to move forward without them. It means you trust that even in the unknown you will find your way. You've spent so much time listening to others' opinions, trying to mold yourself into what others expect, that you've forgotten how to listen to your own inner compass. But it's still there, steady and strong, guiding you. It's the voice that told you to keep going when you thought about giving up. It's the feeling that told you that this path, the one that scares you, is the right one for you. You don't need anyone's permission to move forward. You don't need anyone's validation to trust the path that calls to you. The strength you need is already inside of you. It's time to tap into it. Trusting yourself is not about certainty. It's about courage. It's about knowing that even when you don't have the full picture, you can still take the next. It's about having the faith that you'll figure it out, that you will rise, even if you stumble. It's about the willingness to be imperfect, to make mistakes, and to keep learning. And most importantly, it's about knowing that you are enough, exactly as you are, with everything you've been through and everything you are yet to become. The time has come to stop doubting, to stop looking for answers outside of yourself. Trust yourself. You are more than capable of handling whatever comes next. You have everything you need right now to take that next step. So do it. Trust yourself, and let the world unfold as it will. Because when you trust yourself, that is when everything changes. That is when you finally step into your true power. There's a pain that you can't escape, the kind that rises in your chest, the kind that makes your stomach tighten, and your thoughts spiral. It's the discomfort of knowing you're not where you want to be. The discomfort of growth. It doesn't come gently. It doesn't wait until you're ready. It presses in on you, like a weight you can't shake, a reminder that something inside of you needs to change. And in those moments when you want to shrink, when you wish for relief, you're given a choice to retreat into what's comfortable, or to push forward into the unknown. You felt it, haven't you? The burning desire to give up when the road gets too long, too steep, too filled with obstacles. The thoughts that whisper, maybe I'm not cut out for this. And every time you hit that wall, you feel it, that overwhelming temptation to quit. But here's the truth. Quitting won't change anything. Giving in to comfort won't bring you the peace you think you're searching for. It will only keep you stagnant, trapped in the same place. Because true growth, the kind of growth that shakes you at your core, that takes you to places you never thought possible, doesn't happen in the quiet moments. It happens when you're in the fire. It happens when you push yourself further than you thought you could go. It happens when you feel the discomfort and decide to move through it, not around it. You've convinced yourself that comfort is the goal, that once everything falls into place, once everything is easy, that's when you'll have arrived. But that's not how this works. The discomfort you feel now, the pain, the struggle, the uncertainty, is the very thing shaping you.